All right, 1982, the Redskins. They started out the season 4-0. 4-0. They finished the season 8-1 because it was a strike-shortened year, so 8-1. And they won Super Bowl 17. Woo! Super Bowl champions. Now, who was the only team to beat them that year? The Dallas Cowboys. Nice. Now, 1991, the Redskins. Okay, they started out the season 11-0. They finished the season 14-2, and they won Super Bowl 26. Now, the first team to beat them that year? Dallas Cowboys. 2006, we have the Colts, who started out the season 9-0. They finished the season at 12-4, and the first team to beat them that year was the Dallas Cowboys. And of course, the Colts went on to win Super Bowl 41. Nice. 2007, the Giants. Now this is interesting. The Giants started out the season 0-0. Of course. And then also, when they got to the point of 6-2, there was a team that beat them at 0-0. That was called the Cowboys. And the team that beat them at 6-2 was also the Cowboys. Now they finished the season 10-6, and they won Super Bowl 42.
Hey, 42!
Exactly.
Papa.
Now, 2009, you have the Saints.
Woohoo!
The Saints started out the season 13-0. They finished the season 13-3, and they won Super Bowl 44. Yes. So the first team to beat them, the Dallas Cowboys. Then, 2012, we have the Falcons. The Falcons have started out the season 7-0. Now, how will they finish the season? I don't know. That's a question mark. And will they win the Super Bowl? I don't know. That's a question mark. But they're going to play the Cowboys. So, an interesting thing about that is if you look back at 2007, you had the Giants win the Super Bowl, but you also had the Patriots. Patriots. Now, they began the season 5-0. And, of course, they finished the season at 16-0, and they lost Super Bowl 42. Now, at 5-0, who did they play? The Dallas Cowboys, and they beat the Dallas Cowboys. So here's the thing. If you're undefeated and you lose to the Cowboys, you're going to go on and win the Super Bowl. But if you're undefeated and you beat the Cowboys, you get to the Super Bowl, you lose. So it's up to the Falcons, really. If they beat the Cowboys today, then they will definitely not win the Super Bowl this year. But if they lose to the Cowboys, then they have a chance of winning the Super Bowl this year. Because it all goes back to 1972, which is the undefeated season of the Dolphins. And my marker is running out. Miami Dolphins, perfect season. All right, undefeated, they won Super Bowl 7. Now, a lot of people don't realize that Super Bowl 6, they were also in that, and they lost. And that's the last game they lost before they rattled off the undefeated season. And who beat them in that Super Bowl? The Dallas Cowboys. Nice. And so the reason they were able to go undefeated and win is because that whole season, they didn't play the Cowboys once. And so Super Bowl 6, Cowboys beat them 24-3, which incidentally is the only Super Bowl in history where one of the teams did not score a touchdown. So I guess that's pretty motivational to go on the next season. So history proves that if you can go to a Super Bowl and not score a touchdown, the very next year, you will go undefeated and be the champions. So that's just a little bit of Dallas Cowboy history and undefeated football history for you to peruse. Enjoy the game.